Hello and welcome to Budget and Planning with Manya. Today's video is all about my happy planner that I set up for 2020. It's a catch-all planner. I've divided it into 4 different sections. As you could see, I have a cover on it. I love what I've done so far. I'm not sure if I'm going to be adjusting anything throughout the year. I am having a new addition, a new baby boy. In May, so far I have a girl, a boy, and then I'm gonna have another boy. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be adjusting anything else, but I have divided it into 4 sections. Anyways, I do not know all the names of all the planners and stuff like that, but I'll tell you what I've done and how I customize it for myself. Hopefully will inspire you to do the same or even better, whatever. Anyways, let's begin. I've divided into 4 sections essentially. So my personal planner, so that's my section, everything that I need to have for myself, from cleaning, from appointments and stuff like that. Then a second section is my YouTube section. And then another section I have is for my children. It says kids because they need to have their own section because Emma is 2.5 years old and I'm doing a lot of activities with her. And then my son is 11 months old. And then I have a baby boy on the way in May 2020. And then most important, the 4th section is basically the household where I do the grocery, the chores. It's from the extension, the household extension, I believe. I like it. I'm not going to be using all of the things that they have written out. I probably will customize it. I usually like bullet journaling and I like to customize my own, but I'll give it a try because it will make my life easier. As you know, with bullet journaling, when you customize anything, it takes time. Anyway, so I've got my chores in there and then I've got my meal plan, and I did get these envelopes and I'm going to be keeping all the receipts of everything that I spend throughout the year to keep myself accountable, because I tend to overspend on my budget, and definitely have my budget planner right there also. I'm not using the budget planner extensions from this particular extension set from the household. I'm using from the budget extension pack. I love it, and as you could see, another envelope right there. And what I'm doing with that one, I'm going to be also keeping my receipts or anything like that for anything that I might need or any leftover cash from food and stuff. I do have cash envelopes specifically for my sinking funds and my spending money. I will make a totally different video on that because I customized them and I made them myself and they are really pretty. But with the budget, I've pretty much use the budget extension and then I handwrite everything. If you're more interested in that, I do have the weekly budget with me. Those are real numbers and those are real life. Each week we get paid. I have to do a catch on with all the bills that we've got. Last year we had a lot of expenses. Not only that we moved from one state to another at the beginning of last year, but also our car broke down a couple of times, and then we had an issue with air conditioning, so our power bill was extremely high here in Georgia. It was horrendous, but we did it. I'm gonna make it work somehow. Anyways, and then the project section, I really like that because I have a lot of plans for my bathroom that I don't want to renovate, obviously anything we're renting, but I want to redo it. I want to organize it, and it's going to cost money. That way I could write out what I want to do to each of the section of my house. Anyways, this is what I love with the planner. The calendar and the color scheme is very nice and very relaxing for me. I want to be this year focused on Zen, and I want to relax, and I want to meditate, and I want to use my law of attraction and my gratitude journal like I used to, and stress less because we're about to have another baby, and if I stress out, then everybody else will stress out. I do deal with a lot of anxiety because I want to have things my way, and that's not how life happens. Another thing that I love that it has all of this calendar for the whole year, and I have a lot of maternity appointments, and Emma has appointments, and Jacob has appointments, Ryan has appointments. And for January, I just have birthdays. This is how I set up my January. It's pretty plain because this is my section, but like mine and Ryan, I should say, like my grocery shopping and anything else that I need to do, birthdays and stuff. Reminder that's my section completely dedicated to me. Also, definitely want to start taking care of myself. Little quotes that will inspire me. This is the first week of January. I had recorded it originally, but the recording didn't come out good, so I scratched it. I am using the tracker like this. I've never done that before. So I did my own mood section, and then my skincare, I definitely want to take care of that. And then my meditation, and then my mood tracker absolutely needs to be done. And then I just made smiley faces and color coded it. We'll see. That way I could see what's going on and maybe collect them throughout the months and years till the end of this year, and then see how I've done so far. My mood swings been really lately really bad because of my pregnancy. It's not easy. Anyways, I did decorate it. It's not that much like the other people do it on here on YouTube, but it's functional and it works for me. Definitely want to get my steps in and my weight in. I weigh a lot right now, but hopefully once my boy is out, I'm actually losing weight as I'm going through this pregnancy because I'm watching what I'm eating. And with my digestive diabetes, I watch my sugar intake and my carbohydrates. I'm basically at 100 grams a day with carbohydrates, 150 maximum. But that's pretty much it. I just used all the stickers I had. I don't have a lot of them like everybody else do, but I have 6 or 7 packs, and I'm trying to use all of them this year without spending a lot of money. And then next week, I am going to be filming this Sunday for next week. And then I have my gratitude right here. I hadn't written anything down yet, but I'm going to start this week. So next is my YouTube section. That's my working section. So that's where I keep all of my stickers in one of these envelopes. I love it because like it's handy and I don't have to sort through all the things. And then if I have any ideas and stuff and any post-its, I just put it in there, and that way I have it. And with this specific planner, I don't know what you call it. I don't know the name of it, but I loved the saying that it had and the way it looked and how colorful it is, and then plain at the same time, and how much room I have to write, because for each of the times that I film or I edit, I need to make notations. So I'm not scheduling everything in advance, but I have 2 channels, you guys. I have Life in General with Manya. That's my vlogging / my mommy stuff and cleaning and inspirational relationships and all of that. I have a link in the other channels link, and then I'll have the link down below. And then I have this channel, Budget and Planning, is specifically made for that reason. As I could see, I already wrote a couple of things and organized it. And then I have a little projects that I think, the focus that I have, the message that I have, and things that I needed to do to set up. And this is all of my ideas for the channel for this month and next month that I have to go through. And of course, I'll have to plan a lot more, you guys, because I have a baby on the way in May, and that's gonna be here it's gonna be here really soon. So I need to plan ahead so to be consistent. For my children, I was originally using this happy planner in the summer for myself together with my kids, and I figured really quickly I need a separate planner for them because they're not in daycare, they're not in school, they're too young. Daycare is way too expensive, and I love that it's divided into 3 sections. So Emma could have one, Jacob could have one, and then the baby boy, I do not have a name for him yet that I had revealed. The name reveal will be up on the other channel. I love it, and I love how colorful it is. It's fun day. It's the sayings that, that I found with this one specifically. They are my light and my everything, and I love them with all my heart. So that's what it is, and this is how I customize it for myself. And as you could see, for January, for them it is busy. I do keep the track of their weight. I didn't put it on there yet because I don't want you guys to know that, but there's specific days, things that we go to the park, and there's homeschooling here in Savannah, a group, and there's meetups with different moms and stuff like that. We have one car, so I have to know things in advance so I could take my children out. And then also Jacob's 11th month old coming up on the 6th, and his birthday's coming up in February. I can't believe he's going to be 1 year old, and he's walking. He is walking, he's running, and he is the most amazing little man. Oh my goodness. Um, Only last year I was laying in a hospital with severe flu and bronchitis and pneumonia, double pneumonia, and hoping not to have him anytime early, but everything went well. We had him on time. And I did have a C-section. If you guys interested in those birth vlogs, they are on my other channel. I'll link the other channel. I will link the other channel down below. So that's what I did for the month of January, and this is how I organized it. There's nothing much here, but like if they do something, or if I see that Emma noted, something that she might like or something like that, I have to write it down. And Emma turned 28 months, and we did like little cupcakes and stuff like that, and just enjoyed the time on Saturday. And today's Sunday, so I'm recording. She's out with her daddy outside, and Jacob is currently sleeping, you guys. And then we do put a lot of animal, like zoo and animal stuff, like real adventures, and what do you call that? Oh my goodness. Animal Planet thing on Netflix, and they love it because they see all the animals, especially the cats. Emma is obsessed with it. So I'm gonna start planning for next week. And then eventually, as I said, I'm going to be putting stuff for the little one. And here I am going over the chores and the meal plan, which I'm planning to use. And the budget is a big deal. It has its own playlist, and it has its own video that comes out every single week on Fridays at 1 p.m., you guys. So if you're interested in that, you can guys go ahead and watch how I do my budget planning and how I stay on top and how I'm trying to save money. I'm not there with the Dave Ramsey yet, but I really want to do it, but I'm kind of frightened. Our only debt that we have right now is our car and the current bills. We don't have any savings at all. So that's what's going on, you guys. This is my planner. I've set it up the way I thought it would be nice for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, or any ideas, please make sure to, subscribe first of all, and second of all, comment down below, introduce yourself. I would love to know who you are. And this is how I organize the rest of my planners and social media stuff. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I'm so happy to do this YouTube channel. It's inspiring me to be myself, and gives me time to be myself and away from the chaos of every day being a stay-at-home mom. Thank you so much, you guys. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.